Alright, hey, what's up, guys? Today I wanted to make a video just to kind of introduce myself. Uh, I was never really the one to have a YouTube channel. I never thought about using the internet, especially for music, being a drummer. I always watched drum videos on YouTube, but I never thought me putting up videos. I'm always one of the people where I could play good enough. I never had the fancy equipment, so it's not like I got microphones everywhere or anything. I really don't. If you look around, it's just I got a drum set in a basement, nothing fancy. But I just wanted to introduce myself and just let you guys know like who I am, what I play, why I play, music in general, what it means to me, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna try to do like a video a day or a video every 2 days, and just kind of maybe cover a few songs or just mess around and maybe some rudiments or some snare work or whatnot. So my name is Mike. I'm 23. Just turned 23 2 months ago. It's St. Patrick's Day, 2017. Um, I'm originally from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I was born in New York, but I spent a lot of my time in Myrtle Beach, so I call Myrtle Beach home. I currently live in Ohio, Parma, Ohio. Um and you know, music has always been there. I'm gonna try to keep this short. But music has always been there since I was a kid. Being newborn, Elvis was the first influence I had. It was the music that was always around. When my parents, who are been divorced since I was two, when they were together, Elvis was just everywhere. I mean, my dad was freaking addicted to Elvis, and my mom loves Elvis. So Elvis was where it started, and then through my childhood, um, you know, uh, heavy metal, hard rock hit really hard with me. Um, the times that I ever spent with my dad were when I was younger, and he was a drunk and a drug addict, but he would put us in the other room, me and my sister, and he would play. I remember when Godsmack's Awake album came out. I was young, but I remember when that came out. But Godsmack, Disturbed's Down with the Sickness, Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, AC/DC, Motorhead, Saxon, Def Leppard, Metallica, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. I mean, the whole catalog. And it started early for me, and it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. Um, and When I was about 12 or 13, my mom got married again, and the guy that she married ended up buying me a Pulse 5 piece drum kit for Christmas. I never played really. I never actually played. Like, I never had training or anything at that point. Still to this day, I've never actually had a teacher. I'll get into that a little later. But I had a friend who lived down the road, about a mile down the road, that I would hang out with every day. I went down to his house, and he had a drum kit. And he turned on Metallica, Sad But True, and that was it, man. That was it. When I was 9, I remember sitting in my basement, and Wherever I May Roam, the music video came on, and changed my life forever. I was amazed at the fact that four guys could play in front of 20, 30, 40, 50, and up thousand people, and the connection, the fact that being actually accepted for something and being able to actually do something that most people can't really struck me. Being an outcast my entire life, the fact that I could actually do something most people can't was truly something that I looked forward to pursuing. Um, so that really changed that, and then so he turned on Sad But True, and I'm like, I was curious as to how to play it. I didn't know how to do anything. I mean, up to that point, I didn't know you could hit a cymbal with a bass pedal. I didn't know that that's usually what you do. I didn't know. I had no idea how to play, and but I was intrigued. So I went out to Walmart. I got all the Metallica albums. I had a Pulse 5 piece. No cymbals. I had a tambourine. That was like the only actual quote unquote cymbal I had, and just played. I mean, just played. I naturally had a gift for hearing music, and that's all I can say at this point. I've never had a lesson. I've learned on YouTube from different people. Mate Dell, Cohan. I learned how to read music when she had the drum lessons on YouTube. Um, but I've never actually taken a lesson. And then Ray Luzier, when he joined Korn in '08, I seen one of his drum clinics online on YouTube in Florida, and that was it. After seeing him, it changed everything as well. That made me want to look deeper into drums, actually take it serious. Rudiments, hand technique, exercises, one hand, 1 foot rolls, all that different stuff, different time signatures. So things have slowly grown for me. But I just never ran into the right people. I was in a couple of bands as a teenager, but it just never worked out. And at 16, I got kicked out of school. My mom ended up kicking me out of the house. I've been essentially homeless since then, just bouncing back and forth, man. Just been in different parts of the country, different states. Just chasing a dream, man. I refuse to give up. I absolutely refuse. I just have that desire and that fire to think boldly, to think boldly. I don't like the musicians that, well, I play, and it'd be nice, I guess, to be somewhat successful one day. But I don't think like that. I'm sorry. Call it egotistical, call it what you want, but a lot of musicians don't get to where they are. Like major musicians, they don't get to where they are with having just this little so-called just gonna get by attitude. So I definitely think boldly. I plan on being a huge musician. I plan on having other people be inspired by music the way I was inspired by music. I know my playing style is very versatile. Tom Petty was huge for me. Bruce Springsteen, stuff like that. But then I also Korn. I love Korn. Metallica, obviously. Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Led Zeppelin. I think Full in the Rain, that halftime shuffle is just incredible down bottom. Rush, Lamb of God, Arch Enemy is one of my favorite bands. It's just very versatile. Jazz is really nice. Hip hop, I like that. Um, so, and I just wanted to make this video. I'm already 8 minutes in, but I just want to make a video and just let you guys know who I am. Nobody will probably ever watch this, but just trying to get the word out there, trying to take advantage of what YouTube is. Maybe make a few videos. Maybe somebody somewhere will see me and actually acknowledge that I even exist and I play. And who knows, man. So, and I just encourage you guys to do the same thing. Whether it's if you're a guitarist, you're just playing a couple scales, or if you're a drummer, you just play a few fills, or maybe a cover song, or you're just doing like some snare work, or it doesn't have to be anything fancy. We just put it up, and just somebody will eventually see it. So, yeah, just spread the word. I feel retarded doing this, but I've tried every other option. I've been to bars, clubs, I've been to freaking concerts just to try to meet people, and just it never works. So, follow me, subscribe, leave a comment. Even if you want to talk, I'm always down to talk about anything music. And yeah. I'll try to put a video up at least every other day or so. I work a lot. We'll see. All right. I appreciate you guys. All right. Bye.